started doing my A-levels when I left school at 16, I realised A-levels weren't for me. So I had a chat with one of the careers advisors here at BMET who suggested an apprenticeship might be more beneficial to me. So I started a Business and Administration Level 2 apprenticeship, and once I'd finished that I then went on to do the Level 3. Realised from that apprenticeship that I actually quite enjoyed event coordination and management. So I went into leading an event networking community in Birmingham, which I really enjoyed, but it did make me realise that my passion laid with supporting young people and supporting people to make positive difference and change, which is when I decided to start at BMET. So I started at BMET in July 2020. It was during the sort of COVID pandemic, so there wasn't many of us, but I was one of the temps there in the contact centre. I really enjoyed sort of being able to support people with finding what they wanted to do in the future, and I did well enough that they offered me a role within the data department in the November. Although I learned quite a lot of valuable information and skills, I did realise that actually I would rather be more people facing, and with the support of my managers as well, who also agreed with that. I was then recommended to apply for the Youth Worker Learner Voice and Enrichment Officer, which I then started last January, so January 2023, and I'm loving it. Okay. So in my role as a learner voice, youth worker and enrichment officer, I do many things. So as part of like the three sort of strands to it, so the learner voice is a lot about the student council, supporting them and facilitating their meetings, taking any feedback and interest from them, also generally listening to what I can see and hear that learners want. There's the enrichment angle, which is where we run quite a lot of workshops, so stuff about healthy and unhealthy relationships. There's stuff like knife crime awareness, and many other sort of workshops in that sort of area. And I also am a youth worker, so I also sit in the common room a lot of the time, sort of managing and making sure that everyone stays safe and happy and ready, respectful, safe in the common room as well. So if you'll either find me in the common room supporting that, or also in the pastoral office. One of the most rewarding experiences I've had while I worked at BMET was the student conference. Not only did the event go really well and it was really well attended, and I had loads of lovely feedback from learners and staff members as well, but during the conference one of our speakers asked if anyone would like to say anything brave, and one of my learners stood up and told everyone that they'd been struggling with something recently and thanked me personally for all the support that I'd been giving them, and it really warmed my soul and made me feel like this is why I do my job, because obviously they made me feel that I'd actually done a nice job in supporting them, and so it just made me realise that that's absolutely all I wanted to do forever, really. It's a really positive environment. The staff members make it such a supportive, caring place to work. Everyone says hello to each other, which is lovely. You know, I really would recommend that BMET is a lovely place to work, and it's forever growing, and everyone supported me through my own progression and in terms of supporting others as well.